Well, it was 444. Now it's 455. All right. So I know we're in the dark here, but that's the way it is right now. We've got AC/DC high voltage. We've got Dokken and albums on the thumbnail because we want to get into this high voltage dance, play, and sing attitude. We're going through a lot of challenges right now. Okay, the Five of Wands. So you need to take your challenges and use them to excel. We need to level up and get through our conflicts. Okay, and then the short said to be a dreamer, the Page of Cups. Okay, so we've got unexpected events are going to happen. We did talk about stray cat energy. That is definitely unexpected events that happen. We've got lots of stuff going on with the sun. This to me feels like high voltage energy where you just have to laugh at yourself, laugh at what's going on. Because if you don't dance, sing, and play, what's going to happen is you are going to freak out, and we don't want to freak out. Have an open, joyful heart, be sensitive to the surroundings, but live in the solution and stay motivated. Okay, then we had the King of Questing with past is the past. You learn your lessons. That's what we've been talking about yesterday, the day before. And you keep your ego in check, but you stay creative. Now we had the Queen of Questing was mainly yesterday. Today it's the King. So you do have male and female. So you balance it out. One day you're working on a plumbing or a bathroom, and the next day you're in the kitchen cooking, working on the stove, and maybe even doing a new recipe. Okay, instead of banana cakes, you're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so you want to balance out the King of Questing energy and take the past, learn your lessons on how did you screw up or how did you make good those recipes. Take the lessons from the past and move forward. Again, I was talking about the stray cat. What am I going to learn from the past from it and then bring it into the future where I have the same situation as I did 10 years ago today? Now, how am I going to take that and learn from the lessons from it? Okay, and angels are among us everywhere is the last card on the shorts from Miss Mystic. So lean on the angels, but all I keep hearing is they want you to be happy. There's even a song out there, I don't know who sings it. It says, I just want you to be happier. I just want you to be happier. Okay, so divinely timed, everything that's coming down the pike is divinely timed, and the angels got this. You just need to get your joker, your wild card upright, because we had a wild card in reverse, meaning you're not using your full potential. And that potential is with the King of Wands, the King of Questing energy. You're not using your creativity enough. Maybe you're letting your ego get too much in the way instead of letting God and the angels in. That's easing God out is your ego. Okay, and then you had the 7 and the 3 of hearts. So it's victory over a long battle with that brokenness, that broken heart. So again, we want to dance and sing and play. in a high voltage way. Okay? Now, I also, as we went further in, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So you have everything you need to make this recipe. You just need to have the motivation and the high voltage kicking yourself in the butt to get busy to do this stuff. And then we had the Eight of Swords, which the Eight of Swords is you feel stuck. That's why I said you have to have that motivation to realize that you have everything that you need. You have to just get motivated to do this. And again, with that stray cat energy, you've got to put up boundaries. You've got to put up rules. You have to live in the solution to things. Things are just going to come up out of nowhere, just unexpectedly. Things are going to happen. And what do we need to do? We need to live in the solution to it. Under the Queen of Pentacles is the Four of Pentacles. So that's kind of like a miser card. That's kind of like the miser card. So what you need to do there is, again, you need to live in the solution. And I'm feeling you need to not conserve your energy to be more creative, to be more high voltage, not to hold back. This isn't a time to hold back, okay? And then your last part here, we've got the Eight of Swords. You're stuck because of a decision you have to make. Now, I understand that feeling because I get decisions that I have to make all the time, especially with stray animals, and it's very heartstring pulling, but I have to do it. If I had that cat castle with a built-in vet, of course things would be different, but I don't. So I have to make decisions that are hard for me to make and put up boundaries that are hard for me to make because I don't have a cat castle with a built-in vet. Okay? And I have what I have, and I have to live within my parameters of what I have. And so do you right now. We don't have the RV. We don't have the NESARA GESARA. We don't have QFS, Starlink, Tesla. And maybe we never will. You know, we still keep hearing tomorrow, tomorrow, soon, soon. So that Two of Swords is back, and it's back full time here. We had the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Jack of Pentacles, which is my Knight Page energy, where we just have to get busy and do it. Put up your boundaries, put up your, what do you call it, your rules, and stick to your guns, is what I'm hearing here. Stick to your guns and keep moving forward. Four of Hearts, you want to go towards that marriage. You want to go towards that community of abundance and love. And they just want you to basically stay in Five of Pentacles. They want you to stay in a change. Fives are change. And it's 5:04 on the clock. They want you to stay in that change attitude, using your Queen and King of questing. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So stay creative, stay high voltage, stay a dreamer, put up them boundaries with your animals, with your family, with your job, and stick to them. Stick to your boundaries. Be kind of miserly in your rules, but with your energy, be high voltage. Okay? And then we're going to just pick a couple more cards here. We've got Take the Risk, Fast Incoming Action Required with the Chariot, and St. Michael's Sword of Truth to end it. So this is true. We got to stay high voltage, 10:04 on the clock. We've got to stay high voltage AC/DC. We've got to, AC/DC also is that balance, new ideas, clarity. Okay, the truth is being revealed. So shit's gonna happen fast. You're gonna have to take the risk. It's incoming fast. The Chariot, it's action required. You can hear my voice getting more excited. I've got my 2 5s staring back at me, so lots of changes coming in. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Stay focused on that 4 of Hearts. Stay in action with the Jack of Diamonds and make that decision. Make the decision and stick to it. Okay? I am Miss Mystic, and I want to thank you for listening.